Simano Edio no mere no 22 minutes past 6 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Yatna say anope I can see one sem any day ebra war. But some I tosso a watch August ne de tosso and watching in the intine 8/8/25 of course. 8th of August 2025 anope and Friday and come out one way and saka can see no. And I have Babedi Jumedi Sumidin at the Miss Ruby Adams. Yes, streaming live on Facebook, Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show, no whole like, ne share, file, comment, bra. Making kaya to media ma, what drain channel, fafa and test line and WhatsApp line is so 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. File message, for her bra making kaya the amount channel so mammy. WhatsApp message no wait me dia fa waba enti no mo a mo pe WhatsApp no mo modern and save number no sisi save the Kastle FM ti wo call WhatsApp honom no anopai wo kwa cheche wadofo no na wa send message dia ba WhatsApp ho dem say na kama to the WhatsApp me Mary did the amount also the fa test line na so bra making kan the amount e wo dwumadi so enro da Ballon d'Or no list na ba bontene Semi kind of two jade ma no say we Kim Ballon d'Or ne ba and no list na ba best coach Enzo Maresca wom na Chelsea for no my nya so krom ha me ka hu bi na so me ma tietia break kakra Chelsea for no person body FIFA World Cup no konka obi a we say best coach of the year Luis Enrique and afei other coaches and slot mo ka ho na so Chelsea for no of them so mo coach na deserve the best coach no e be hwe ho nkoma no e odwumadi som Samson na best team ai me man na fam nyina no say Chelsea di mu akotene e me mama say me man na Chelsea dia Chelsea foi enu am say statistics ahodo mo de mamie no enye easy kra na rodo no share the best player and of course nominees na babon na of course omodo so enti mra kwamre so no ombe yi mu am yehu bebi obi abedi bia na fe hu ne ekoso wo eye names ne mu ma coach wo ho member coaches wo ho best teams the America car best goalkeepers no so ba mu na Chelsea for no say Robert Sanchez na am say Chelsea for Robert Sanchez o kwa dey wo best goalkeepers mu ye di na on celebrate dwade amount ye bi mu so antumi amu amplimu amenkofo ka ho sempi wa hanum say ni na conversation ye be have e wa ma no ne transfers no Benjamin Sesko Manchester United yeah of course and wa be London London UK on ba London and UK ba London just nay abrante no be the medical so easy Manchester United any mo ne ba ye share ba ye de enye easy kra won say de ba na Barcelona so enro wiase nye ho shock Barcelona one of the best defenders someone can last season performing very well no omono no termination of contract work for Saudi Arabia amman for say a sacrifice obesa ba say to me register the players ni bi intolo na wade na ho si wo so yen sacrifice no na sacrifice di e be bo ba sani e ho send be ba e o show no so any all other transfer stories ni na de ba e wo dwumadi e be fie ensem enso e wo fie a ye ba be di ho komo enam bet powerful woman Ghana Football Association e wo dwumadi esunku bi di emu nsem no ye de beba Sanso and ye be remu e wo reporter yen second of some of the venues and they approved for next season no ye be di ho komo wo dwumadi esom Gaka top for one sem no ye de bi enso e de e ba e wo dwumadi esom Sanso ni be remu transfers ni mu e wo eye local hanum say na ye di ho enkomo pre-season na course clubs ni be prepare e ho air resource any e ho ensem ni na ye de be tudwa e to me e de ama etie for this and many more so free ba ya boabo no e de emma we ne medical kase be remu e wo eye Arsenal camp e wo Premier League ni mu come next season e de na hwe free Arsenal wo ma the second it's about time I was say Arsenal e froko top ho no metuma fra ko top horoma na sankomo yi yebedi e wodwumadi so ne kuma hodo pi no ye de eba e wa hanum seye on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle the sports king.
Meda sisana perfide no da Kastle 90.3 FM now tier Robert Mensa Sports. Yem fast da my aboafo no ene betway bet influencer no e ade a make am for enso e de ama wo se ene ya season ne ba be hyase ye matches a wodo na betodwa no o hyehye wo bet no aya no wache ama afoforo anya be. Share your code, with your friends, your families, your fans, your followers. Send them out. No musunko chabi. Nesi come the bet to a chinum. Yeah, 4% at the amount. Bet nimpo amma when you see kedi. Into nya de ma womo. No munye trape. Umu try yes come to try ni aten the amount. Ni aten the amount sa. Bet nimpo ebe na sa mo po a. Ye de kan ate the amount that when you see kanedi. Enti she bet no spread it across no bia enya ni code ni bi entumi enko twa. Where the obia able to me I bet influencer no kai say nay terms and conditions apply bet we for essay get way more too much money promo no cost on Telecel Omadia na kana send so mame say ne Telecel for say one more ede sika do no ede abai echecha ma obia enso no ensa kanadie enti fa phone no nebo star 500 hash anako Play Store and App Store download the Telecel Play app no shase say u reload say bundle no 5 Ghana ede kro no to bi dia akọ Bomadia sa wode twa wasumo sa wode call internet ni so from 5 to this going no reload no na wonya akwanya I get into the draw there be 100 Ghana da ho de ma wa obedie na otu bia 20,000 this other wa obedie already kwanya ni pa ba say 23 a wo manya 20,000 ni bia die grand prize near 1.2 million intimate now waste time fa ho bottle sebusia na fe sika aba no e wo too much money promo ni mo no won so sa enka wo de Telecel aye connecting energies when hu ade ye oposa when e kokko bibi yes when no so when no ade mpo ben wa wo hu ni ye when kosua no na ya wo ya e de na ha wani bomodin a wo anu ani ni pu ensuo Fakodan 31st Herbal Clinic omo ye eye specialist oma kwadare ewo eye eni hu yade mu antibra na ebehu eye doctor obeboa asa wo yade ukoma nkesima school kesima omo na ifa junction dia nimhwe ukọ eye asimfo so omo fosu krom omo ben Presby Church na afa Agras Redro omo ewo eye bypass nkubem ho oba Cape Coast ma Kastle FM anim hanum ye opsite ya koko de ponenche habra doctor ohoromo a obehwo enti bomodin ase wabehu na fide ha wani bia no watumi araka wasem e de ache doctor bibia ni so afra homen 0559 999543 0559 999543 ofra doctor ebetumi ajewo so na mensan so menka obiem se nei ade a high sense adwumako no say wo pe quality electronic appliance eno ane high sense de no omode akọ high sense showroom e ben wona fe kwaje de sisi wo pe TV wo pe fridge air conditioner no gas cooker electric cooker washing machine smartphone water dispenser wo pe kettle iron blender just name them a boost with showrooms across the nation one son sa ebe to me account de high sense nyama no de they be account assembly chow say papa efen so entwi anyam kanea no nebuo no so no efo pa efo enu ti bomadi aka ite on finfin man tem ha no maso enu o man kesim Bliss restaurant e wan take akọkọju de sisi wo kuma se wan kran takra de takwa obo ase ko fodua sunyane techiman tamale e na afi hoho ye ho nyina no high sense e wo ho frɛ 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people nyamedi etwa na afia kwama no nie lonat etu malaria se malaria na etete okwa de wadu a wasa wonu no lonat eno na mekanfo ama won koda no mpanyifo no manopai wo ho woso eno wanche dan na yie untumi se wonu maye aya nwuno wonu munya wode fifi boni bi fia wobre yi mu mesrewa ba modin ana kai se ebia na ya malaria kwana doctor senya wo test ne hwe omunya ye pe na hu se ampa nyena wo dwene ye no kre malaria no bi na achewa e droba ko betu ase de ama won eye lonat eno de embrobo yare ne so etu ase ama one time enti na emoa wo FDA for age edi atum bomode age bito ana pebito e all pharmaceutical shops across the nation. Once again meeting at the Miss Ruby Adams Robert Mensah Sports and ye dey sumene Friday morning ye kwankro farmer so ensem no ye boni na achi etumi enso edi ama. Send in your messages on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Say a WhatsApp message, say a text message, or the bar. Making kind to me at the ama. Yes, to me live also on Facebook, Kastle 90.3 FM, Cape Coast. It's 33 minutes past 6. Young call a PM on Crawford. Am I so near for 1 7 and 2 jam.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports king.
I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know me, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know me, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports king.
It was up to number Kumianu. It was up to Rastaman throw one stone. Go run it up for Jesus. A quiet Joe.
Say everything, but destroy everything. And now we can lose comfortably. Now we can lose comfortably.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports
I
king.
got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know me, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Castle 90.3 FM, Sini Robert Mensah Sports, and there's someone no. It's 35 minutes past 6. You call Amanone FKK at Nasia. What do you call things? My one in Sakano. What to me, Aboitre, Eddie, Amaye, Anope. All right, FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
Anope, be able to call you.
Now, go pardon me.
Yeah, the radio say. And a Friday, you come on here quickly in Seminole, Boitre, FMIA.
Yes, but that's your Roman pay ye to me abo amanonin 7 and so to me on Kastle 90.3 FM live on Facebook. Who join show now also wait to me edo comment now about like it na share na intimate twaso intimate emfa ema ye be romu na enra games how do it me ba so club friendly so e be by Samson Europa League playoffs no so to me continue now kokorum Europa League no na sha so etimi edi efro no ma ayade abobokura from Fredrikstad amo etine fie she kan baako ema Midland ekotwa mo biensa enti sa na sie koye Lincoln Ren Apes so tine fie ekoti 1-1 enomani FC Noah enso etimi boy sanso ena bobokura from AEK Elanaka amo so she 9 ema Ligia wo so etimo baako FC Braha ekwa away ekoto ntana mienu ema bobokura from Cluj amo so etimi etimo baako haken tine fie brand ekotwa mo 2-0 sanso na Park Thessaloniki Anshebi sanso ena Vusberga enso entimi Anshebi ewo hono na ewuro mo Panathinaikos etene fie mo Anshebi sanso na Shakhtar Donetsk so entimi akwanko shebi enso ewo hono bread bobokwa from Bredablick so kwa we kokote Omoko share kano baako Emma Skrinsky omoso so tenafie etisa ekano FCSB share 3 Emma Drita enso etiemo mienu ewa sa game no man ne Civet anko ya mfamom this time around omo share baako Emma FC Utrecht ekwa share miensa enso ewo game omoso boy na Conference League no say na games ni bi ekwa Omonia Nicosia ekwa we kwa share 4 Aras omo entimi AEK Athens about 2 goals Aris Limassol etimi eti 2 goals in our Sanso and Roma Boboko from Sami Amonso Esha 3 Emma Vetos Aquaviva ɔmo nso so ɛtimi mienu na owura mu de idea Bobo Kwe from a Kano Air Sagris ɔmo nso so ɛtena fie edi ntwo Ada Empo Katskar ɔmo enso ɛtimi ɛkɔhyɛ kanaba ko ɔmo ɛtimi ante na Rosenberg anto atena sanso na Hamabi enso ɛtimi anto atena Austrian Ren ɛkɔhyɛ 3 Emma Banik Ostrava ɔmo ɛhyɛ 4 AIK enso ɛtena fie ɛhyɛ 2 Emma Bobo Kwe from Gyori Eto ɔmo nso so ɛtimi baako we games awodua nso ɛtimi ɛba so na wohwɛ Jajalonia fono enso ɛkwawe kɔhyɛ baako Emma Bobo Kwe from Sikebok ɔmo nso ɛntimi ante sa ɛkan Viking ɛhyɛ baako Istanbul Bashaksahe ɛkɔhyɛ 3 Istanbul fono ko wini sa game no Anderlecht ɛhyɛ 3 ofie FC Sharif ɔmo ɛntimi ante baako kra AZ Akuma ball 3 goals Emma Bobo Kwe from FC Varus ɔmo nso so ɛntimi ante bi ɛnso ɛwɔ yɛ sa game no na Levski Sofia ɛhyɛ baako ɛwɔ fie Saba FK ɔmo nso ɛntimi ante sa ɛka no ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔnom wei Bobo Kwe from FC Astana ɛkwawe anko yamfa mo Bobo Kwe from Luxani ɛhyɛ 3 Emma mo ɛtimi baako sanso ɛna Shamrock ɔmo kwawe kodi ntwe ka baako a Bobo Kwe from Balkani enso etimi ɛhyɛ Lugano ɛtena fi ɔmo anhyɛ bi NK Sergi ɛkɔhyɛ 5 Spartak Tavana ɛkwawe ɔmo anto atena Bobo Kwe from Universitat ɔmo etimi ɛhyɛ 3 enso so etimi ɛwɔ hɔ no ma St Patrick ɛtena fi ɛhyɛ baako Emma Bobo Kwe from Besiktas ɛkɔhyɛ 4 enso ɛwɔ hɔ no ma na iwe ɛyɛ games akɛse ne bi ɛba so ɛwɔ conference league no ma yɛtimi asi akyire enso etimi diamane mom Rapid Vienna ɛne Dundee United game no ɛkɔwie 2-2 Maccabi Haifa kwawe ɛkɔhyɛ 1-0 Rakov ɔmo ɛntimi ante ɛka no enso ɛwɔ Cup of National Roma African Nations Championship no channel ɛba so Group A 2 games ɛba so ɛnra DR Congo ɛhyɛ 2 Zambia ɔmo ɛntimi ante bi wɛyɛ round of 2 ɛwɔ yɛ mpo group stage no mo ɔmo nso so ɛtimi ɛbɔ Mwaku ɛbɔ bi sanso na Abrantia Frena Matobo enso so ɛtimi ɛbɔ goni bi ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ Congo for no way DR Congo na Angola ɛhyɛ baako Kenya enso etimi ete sa ɛka no Abrantia Frena Paciencia ɔno ɛna ɛte ka no ɛma Angola mfato ɔna ɛhyɛ first goal ɛwɔ 7th minute 12th minute ɛna Abrantia ɔno nso so yɛ Frena Odiambo enso ɛhyɛ yɛ enso etimi ɛde ɛma Kenya man we ɛyɛ games ahodoɔ no nso etimi ɛba so ɛwɔ hɔnom na ɛnɛ sei na esi ɛteɛ club friendlies ɛba so akɛhyɛ pa Chelsea ɛyade 6 p.m. ɔmo ɛbɔ ɛyɛ Leverkusen sanso na AS Monaco enso ɛne International Milan ɛbɛtimi abɔ Brentford ɛbɔ 6:30 ɔmo ɛne Mönchengladbach ɛna ɛbɛtimi abɔ sanso na Newcastle United ɔmo nso ɛbɔ Espanyol enso ɛwɔ hɔnom wɛyɛ friendlies a ɛba chan no deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ Algeria ɛbɔ 2 p.m. ɔmo ne South Africa ɛbɔ Group C saa game na ɛba so sanso na Guinea enso ɛne Uganda ɛbɔ no 5 p.m. wei ɛyɛ chan no ɛho enso ensɛm no saa na esi yɛteɛ no nso yɛsi akyire ɛtimi ɛde ama ɛwɔ show no so yɛntoa so na yɛnkɔ yɛnim ɛwɔ nsɛm fufuro mu de akɔpie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mpo ɛyɛ resource ɛbae no yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ enso ɛtimi atwe ho nkɔmɔ hɔ ansa na yɛtimi akɔ yɛnim Thomas Frank coach ɛdema Tottenham Hotspur Bobo Konenra the first time wɔtimi alusi ɛyɛ ne game ɛwɔ yɛ pre-season ase 4-0 ɛna Bayern fo no enso etimi ɛkyekyere ɛde ɛsoa no ɛwɔ yɛ sa game no na ahwɛ Bayern game na ɛba so na Hurricane penalty pa ɔkɔsɛ na ɛnyɛ penalty ketwa minie na onie no abɔ afa wiem baako na mmom no ɔbɛkyerɛ ɛba bɛhyɛ egu no bi Kingsley Coman ɛhyɛ bi Abrantia friend Carl ɛde bi ɛpiso sanso na Kusi Asare enso ɛhyɛ last goal no ɛde ɛma Bayern Munchen Tottenham ɛntimi ante baako after game no Thomas Frank ɛsɛ ne Bayern for no ɔmo ni bɔ no bɔ wohwɛ Europa Champions League no ɔmo yɛ one of the best ɔmo betimi agente kwa kusua ade afrim.
Obviously playing a very good team tonight. Bayern, in my opinion, are one of the teams that probably are favourites to win the Champions League. They hit a good level. We didn't hit a good level. That's a bad combination. We will definitely learn from this one. I definitely got some answers that we will look into, and we will calmly reflect on it after the game now and look through it. Also, it seems like we lacked some energy somehow, which we need to find. No team can play without top energy.
We have 6 days until the Super Cup. What does the next week look like as we try to get ourselves ready for that?
No, we will 100% be ready for that game. I'm not in doubt of that. There's 6 days ahead. We will have a normal week for the first time in the last, how could I say, 2 weeks or something like that. With everything just getting down, less travel, energize them, 3-4 good sessions, and then we'll be ready against PSG.
Enti dia friendly no na big one eso echa omo sanse Bayern for no oba Europa and the Champions League no per mo betimi age amo eka ho ye per mo quality no na ando ya no odin edema Tottenham for no nti omo ntimi an catch up with Bayern omo quality no enu nti ene man ko ba ne sa na mom no oso omo etimi asua ade free sa game na ba so no ye papa no Thomas Frank ono nso ne nsam okan de fa sa friendly no hono na Harry Kane enso etimi kasa de fa game no penalty no say no otimi kan wase na no baleta na mo no the game no ose ne hu behia say bia enche omo season na be sha asenti na ose omo timi speed up with the game omo so bono.
We have another game on Tuesday and then ultimately the season starts and we need to be ready for it, so there's no excuses from our end. We just have to go full gas and see what happens.
Special game for you since it was the first in Bayern colours?
Yeah, I think so. It's always, when you spend the majority of your career in one place and have so many memories and see, of course it's a mixed emotions, but like I said there, I think once I'm on the pitch, nothing changes from their side either. They want to win, we want to win. But yeah, I think after being in their change room and seeing a lot of old friends, it's good to catch up. But that's the way football is. You move on and life moves fast, and sometimes you won't see each other for many years. Luckily I was able to catch up with a few there. But yeah, in football, strange things happen. We might end up playing them again this year. You just have to take it as it comes.
Yes, yentene game and then ya Bayern for so mo call with full gas. Now if you so enya sa best of the results no and so etimi different Vincent Company o tuni bi enso etimi de ba so share old folks na say the former team Tottenham no boy into okushia the former teammate no na say ya dia na eso ani Asian crown football no sa na tie na Bayern for no mini business eno nti eno mo call ball no serious sa no eno yensem o kan so etimi de fan ho san so na the penalty no say no mvat or body to win baby crack na also no nim say friend is so you can't penalty I make say account name human sound so dey will pay tribute so timi de ma brand here no.
Do you remember the last penalty you missed?
I do, and it was a long time ago, but I don't know if pre-season counts, but hopefully it's the first of another run I can go on now, like I did last time, and you live and learn, and like I said, I'm happy it happened in this type of game rather than a league game or a Champions League.
Harry, Son was the last player of that Champions League final team you were a part of that's left Tottenham. Do you have any words to say about him leaving?
Yeah, no, massive congratulations to him and his career at Tottenham. First and foremost, a great person. I've got to know him really well as a friend and how humble he is and how good a guy he is. And then as a player, we had one of the best partnerships I think in especially Premier League history. So we just had that connection that we loved playing with each other on the pitch. So yeah, it's a great way for his Tottenham career to end, to lift that trophy with the team. Last year was very special for him and a memory that he'll cherish. And now it's a new chapter for him. He'll go to LA and I wish him all the best.
You will be saying on some say pre-season when him say back county name of no say penalty actually panty son and so I am one seven or kind of found sa Brantano na on yet just teammate name of no na or your friend and no and some more partnership no and so yeah they na a call on well ye pa no and some American so timia cancel wishing well say early now akono bibia enkuye and so intimi emfa emano and so e wa na human sans so timia kasa dia fan answer na no dia Cristiano Ronaldo and run the club anasa Real Ave etwa ekano enan Mario Ave for ntimi antibi Cristiano Ronaldo ebo hat-trick was sa game João Felix 2 assists yesa goals no sanso ena Roma Mohamed Simakan enso share the goal enso so eka homa no enan enso honom nene Human Son akaside their fan move to ɛyɛ empo ɛyɛ LA okokoko siaka no se ampa na enya ne first choice na mom no the likes of LA na Messi mo ekopie mo na no so convince ni move ni yepa.
It was not my choice. I mean, this is not hiding, but the first goal when I had with John, and he just gave me the vision of the club and the way he wanna progress with the clubs and moving forwards. I think it just changed my mind, and also it was not just the club commitment, you know, and it was just not right now. They wanted me like quite a long time ago. So obviously, me as a football career, I wanted to be that guy. I want to go where the people most want me, you know. So it was LAFC, and I'm very happy to be here. And big credit to John to change my mind. I mean, he's huge. I mean, we are very lucky to watching Lionel Messi playing football, you know, and same generation, watching him playing and scoring so many goals and joining MLS. I think it will affect so many players, and it also affect me that what he done for this club and for his country, and yeah, it just also changed my mind. So yeah, we are just all lucky that watching him to play, and I'm very lucky that I can share. We are very lucky, and I'm very lucky that sharing same pitch as him.
Yes, Inteno A human son, so Timia Candia find move to MLS in more LA and no some what Timmy Diaba Sampa, Osha project no more tune and no and wait me a convention or found said not any choice. So no so bet me a quacopium and so a wall you never see zero can on some no a ocean from a funnel a idea now when you a bedroom and no swap or any quack share the same picture idea and no sweet me a convention and no a son so when some waka ede afa eye sansem re beba beto ade aka no so na akopie mu ewo ye ensem foforo ba Cristiano Ronaldo after no mo friendly game no na se Joao Felix no ampa na bibia ebe kire na bekoye nso timi dia man so ba be pie ewo Saudi Pro League no to ampa on e convince no se ombra Saudi League no mu dan so be ko Portuguese league eno eye nsem a abrante no so etimi dia ba se ne 2 leagues no na obechusi Saudi League no ahead into right decision and abrante no so etimi eteki and so ma Cristiano Ronaldo and so Eddie Sansem no so etimi Eddie Ejaye and so me Eddie Sansem no so etimi diamana Barca one president Juan Laporta and so akasa dia fa issues ahodo wo se wo hwene mo se na PSG season di anim no Barca for ebehio mo na afi ye who is best eno nsama papa no so etimi dia ba se obia ope football na se efe na ehia nkran ne sanso na eso ani entiene ohwene mo se this season there omo be cross path na afi omo so etimi dia bo ani ni ahwe who is who eno nsama Juan Laporta and so etimi edi abana o Barca wona no ayade a Mark Andre ter Stegen de ba and it's Brantia no Barca for etimi enya no efraye won camp TC ni mu na ese Brantia no enso enka ho ebiem ne no na ter Stegen se o hwe se club no ne betena se na nkomo edi nkomo na bibia akọ nkan na enso de ne ya and se club no without any consent omo edi images bebre anase omo leaky stories bebre about him na enya no cross ni na fake edema press no just to tarnish the image said be supporters no bi benya no trimka o se eno amboa enti no di Barca no ya ye papa no nsama waka no se club no anka any plans bia abado no anase club no enso anka bibia mfa nkyere na no nsama abrantia ye frɛ no Mark Andre ter Stegen no so etimi dia ba Manchester United amosie nei abrantia frɛ no David De Gea one former goalkeeper no oba bi piemu ewo Old Trafford nti oba omo enso ebetimi aye pre-match presentation enso so etimi edi awona David De Gea bra omo nso eba be boy friendly game ewo no nsama eno so efiri oba so ewo Old Trafford just Saturday this Saturday sa game no enso eba so Liverpool wakwa konya ACL Sabra Brantia no ontimi ensia kan emfa Chelsea for the most part of this season enche baba be shase entia Brantia no wakwa pra mo se ACL dia wotia na ɛsɛ anya afei na akɔbisa sɛ ɔtena fie sɛ papa ebi kora timi kɔ the whole season na ɔntimi nsia ka no ɔno deɛ yɛsɛ obɛtumi abokɔ no makɔ as free agent akɔ Al Nassr Cristiano Ronaldo ɛyɛ ne club no a branch ne kɔ akɔsi akan yɛsɛ ne extending the contract with FC Barcelona no ade ampanifo ka kyerɛ no sɛ move bia approach bia every Saudi Pro League no ba ɔmbɛgya no ɔmpopo mutikura ama no akɔnti abrantia no yɛsɛ na ɛhyɛ ne clause no ma ɔkɔ for free a ɔno nso kɔ akɔsi akan timi dia mɔmɔ abasa enya sika bia enso emfa emfiri hɔnom na deɛ ba enso ɛno no abrantia no salary no now him say 12 million euros ɛna na ɔgye ɛwɔ basa wa sɛ deɛ ɛkwan abɛda hɔ enso etimi ɛde ama Barcelona boboko no na yɛntoa so ɛnkɔ yɛnim kakra ɛwɔ nsɛm fufuro mu nei Basa for no supporters no kakra omo se ampa ha adwene testagen issue no wom se ne omunya space beba ne sanyo mane nyina no na mo me ha adwene na wo hwa eye po platform bi omo ewo so omo ne Madrid for no omo se ne hwa rivalry a omo fight for a supremacy na won supporters ne bi na omo de abetu dwa take no se cover ha emra opraye ewo Madrid boboko no the next day Madrid for a reward no with a new contract sanso enahwa David Alaba Eda Militao Thibaut Courtois omunyina ne mra omunya contract extensions no na ya ade a omu eprepra nanso no Madrid club no enso emo sa contract no testagen ko ekopra omo seso omo eje ne captaincy enso etimi ede afri ni semtienei omo giri se hode omo hwa na ese omo ne abranche no enso endi ne no eye de afri oba Benjamin Sesko abranche ne nra ono nso so wo play mu one no agent na ese omo ekwa kopiem ewo Old Trafford ho na omo so akosane eye won contract na nei na bibia ekon kan so etimi ade ban to hwa one ne agent eye Elvis eye Basanovic na ese omo ekwa na ese omo ekolande enra ewo Old Trafford one ma sabre enche abrante ne contract na be confirming so etimi edi amount said e na kanu 76.5 million plus 8.5 million add-ons eno sika na ese ukamboma 85 million euros eno ena nei eno susu betimi apiemu ewo eye Leipzig komo se betimi akan de afre ye Benjamin Sesko ni move to empo Manchester United intene terms no he said ya can no more agree that contract no so June 2030 5 years nessa branch no enso etimi esane ehonom no eye de afi honom enso so etimi ede eba Thomas Partey yate aye asende ne atadwe de tense ye Villarreal for no branch no mu ye papa sabre ni contract no omo enya confirm say wa join eye football club no na wo hwa omo asa achirem ye ba bia branch ni free nyina omo di nyina nso ayehyehyeshem say branch na so wo hwa omo ni date of birth ni nyina no ehye ho 13/06/1993 na say Partey Villarreal omo abo adwuma nyina na omo wie no ede eto honom ema ye won supporters no say de behu de ekodi ntia omo esane abranti ayefe no Partey no omo ede eno so etimi ede eba na hwa omo echirechirem tietie doso na mo me summarize na makabia note the charges in the UK against the newly signed Thomas Partey but believe in innocent until proven guilty. Ene ampa mamre ya omo agidi na omo anase odibim de na mumro onto se court beka se abrante no edifo no omo de omo agidie ewo ne mu ensem abrante na aka kire omo no omo ginidi eno nti kire omo so atake nti Partey no nsem no sa na esi etia ye koenim kakra dia Graham Potter osine ni age se na abrante friend Lucas Paqueta na nei ade a omo eni age se na abrante friend Lucas Paqueta na nei ade a omo etimi sanity edine fair sport fixing games are now no so around the abrante no.
Yeah, for all three, but most importantly for Lucas. Obviously it's been a really challenging time for him. To have that hanging over has been tough for him and tough for the team and tough for the club. It's obviously something I've experienced at the back end of the season. I must say Lucas has handled it very, very well and always, trained and been part of the team. And once we had that good news, it's brilliant. On a human level, firstly, it's great. It gives the club some stability, I think, and positivity. And now we just use that and go forward. And we're looking forward to working with Lucas with not that situation hanging over him. He handled it all really well. And he was incredibly positive. I think he's got a fantastic family that supported him. And I think the club and his teammates did a wonderful job as well. But nevertheless, he's still a human being fighting for his career, which is tough. It's tough. And there were moments that were very challenging challenging for him and moments that you can imagine and understand that it gets a lot for you. But, you know, he's in a good place. He's in a place that is supportive, good people around, great teammates, great club support, great family, like I said, and it's a credit.
Yes, intene credit to a Branton family. Sounds on a number for more channel which are more etimia buano ma Branton. So etem din one kwankwe bibi boni bi ono anso so obona basa Branton no mentality no na e wo so a wetimi agina mo an ne niti asan o se ebema club no stability eno e Graham Potter West Ham United coach no enso nsema o kan de fa Lucas Paqueta ono so no e sport fixing no nsem no sa na si etia Maresca na o big game enso so ebo ne Leverkusen na ebo wakasa enso
we thought one direct to share minutes and then we
no Monsa aka Brantie for no beba no ababeboa mo team no.
It's much more mature than his age, as you said already, captain and these kind of things. But even within the message is exactly the same. Different country, different.
So Roma, Nicholas Jackson, Abrantia no or Kwana sort and I'm transfers and also crown movie and I'm be back home.
I think I said in terms of player leave, we had a problem the last 2 days about Levi Colwill that we don't know how long he's going to be out. So for us, we see hopefully not too long, but for sure.
There's a lot of noise around Nicholas Jackson going to change, but would you prefer him to stay this summer to fight for his place? And how do you think he's dealing with some of the reports linking him to Newcastle?
No, Nico is okay. It's okay. I think, as I just said now, when the window transfer is open, unfortunately or fortunately, anything can happen. So this also involves Nico.
More corner or more mobile no omugus no na Gyökeres the coach Ateta say or catch will be as a Branton or be ready season and swear shares here.
It was very important for him to start a match and start to have the feeling and the connection with the team. He's been with us only a week or so, but I really saw a lot of things and a lot of purpose, especially the way he was attacking certain spaces. He's getting a really good feeling. I think he's built connections as well outside, which is, I think, is really important with players that are going to help him to be in the position that he needs to get in. And his fitness level, I think he hasn't trained really with the team for 2 months, so he's on now 5 sessions.
Yes, in Branton or GDS and a season starting on no so I ready or betting Messi Academa Arsenal Bobo Kona Poso Tradiam James Madison and also AC and no Archino 6 to 7 months and also a bear out on Siakan and Farmer Tottenham Hotspur Sabre as a Tottenham for Beco German so Aqua so also a Benya sign in Sinibi and so a Timmy Ayanene Ballon d'Or listen a dozen year pa Kakrabi so intimi and Farmer no Roma a yet Copa trophy na another trophy no Uroma young players no de tie and say money be etimi abo room na ohwa say na esi etie na okokopima Michelle Ajiman Oshemu ebi ewo Linda Ayakasedo abo ewrum sanso na Voike captain enso etimi eburam Vicky Lopez ewom Claudia Martinez eye Ovando ono so ebo ewrum Dean Horsen sanso ena Miles Lewis Kelly ewom Rodrigo Mora Estuamu ebi Jean Neves so etuamu Lami Yama eshem Kenan Yildiz ebo ewrum Estivao enso ewo ye listen no so na okokopio media desire doe enso so etimi aboron Paul Kobasi ewo so sanso ena Ayub eye body enso so etimi ewo ma no honsem no sana esi enso etie ewo honom na uroma Nigerian eye head coach Bema na enso kokopio mu a eye women national team best coaches no ono etimi abo uroma ne ma miensa pre esonyo no kwa Bema ba ko so Ata Elias o Bema otuamu bi sanso ena papa e frene Justin eye Madugu ono so Nigeria women national team no ono so etimi etuamu bi na eye ade a Sonia eye empo bompasta ebo ewuromo sanso ena ababawa ya na hawe mame Sarina Voyman ono so etuamu bi sanso ena Rene Sleges enso so etimi abo ewuromo ewo mema no se ne City Antonio Conte ewo Luis Enrique etimi abo Hansi Flick etua Enzo Maresca sanso ena no slot enso so etuamu ebi na kokopioma Men's Club of the Year no FC Barcelona, Botafogo, Chelsea, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain na emano so ediano eno so etimi ebo ewuromo ewo ho na emana fam no so ade a Arsenal etuatua ewo ho Barca ewo mu bi Chelsea ewo mu bi Olympic Lyonnais sanso ena Orlando Pride omonso so etimi etuamu enso ewo ho na kesia no se na esi etie wo mema na from Jude Bellingham ono ebo ewuram Osman Dembele Jolingi Donnarumma Desire Due ebo ewuram Abrantia fan Denzel Dumfries Seu Grassi Victor Gyökeres Erling Haaland Achraf Hakimi Harry Kane Vizca Kvaratskhelia ebo ewuram Robert Lewandowski Alexis McAllister Lautaro Martinez Kylian Mbappe Scott McTominay Nuno Mendes João Neves Abrantia fan Michael Olise Cole Palmer Pedri Rafinha Declan Rice Fabian Ruiz Mohamed Salah Virgil van Dijk Vinicius Junior Vitinha Florent Wirtz Samson Abrantia fan Lamine Yamal omo ena ebowuramu enso ewo mano so no akeseni nyina enso ewowo mu anese enye adeketwa kura Lucy Bronze mu nyina na chana eye Bomati eye Barbara eye Banda omu nyina nso etimi ebowuramu omo so election no ewo suru ye pa kakrakra na yeyiye no nso so mu enso etimi ediama na ko goalkeepers na eye Yasin Trophy no se na city Alisson Becker Yasin Bonyo eye Lucas eye Chevalier Thibaut Courtois ebo ewuram Donnarumma Gianluigi ebo ewuram Emiliano Martinez Jean Oblak David Raya Matt Sells Jan Soma ena Anne Catherine Berger ebo ewuram Carter Cole Hannah Hampton enso etimi eburo no edama England emani team no sanso na Chiamaka na Dozie sanso ena ababawa ye fene Daphne Van Damslayer ono so etimi ebowura mu ewo nti ne election no ekoso kakra nti sa ena ho nsem no esi etia yetimi esisi subi so etimi ediama no nsem ne si dia kan beto so diamond Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
No, it's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM is here.
No, it's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
7 yeba abedi enkomo ewo ensemno emu mamenya o message on 0244 743143 0244 743143 say WhatsApp message say text message no de ba yeba je bracken kan nyina enso etumi ede amount ewo ho samne ba muda ho afi de ba bia ne ho no ma eyere so pass so asma bia muda ho bia from kenkre to krankan bia muda ho to bia nyai obia nyai kenken to kankai muda ho kra muda ho musa Messi so na epra nti no so tenchen a omu nyina ehwe ewo ho no mo the World Cup 2022 enu nti analyst no owo mu ana said die na gina so ema Emi Martinez enya nomination for the best goalkeeper of the season no ni nyina no ye nkoma ye de eba Julian Alvarez who any goals involvement for both country and then the club Atletico Madrid every no man yeshi nani nana wanya eye nomination no ankofo say da bi sisie bi akoho a whole lot ena abamu a ye ba be di ho komo e wo dwumadi ne so Osman the Venga. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Ana pa bi aba kode
Ruby Yakuponado. Bibi ay kama. This is our sun way.
Sure.
The Yakupoda say. And that's your Friday.
And Friday.
Baby adezi.
Any dia no so beba sa ho.
Ya paka to bi kakra.
We say go for the arawara was abu no avi bottles back and hey
me Yakubi was oje nse no wape no bi ewu.
He do kire.
Oje nse no wape no bi ewu.
No dey wensa. Sanu anu pesa owie. Ase na msi na mo man bi ye work class pa no teacher man bi ye work class pa no teacher ni bi ofru kroma ba owie nsa sa class won sanko on chade no sanko a Osman de ahwiagu. Chef de okwa no the chance akoto. Ani tikata so. Ni ba koto banku no ba obua. Nsa le gumo be no. Agamo no mo be no. Bi abefa. Am na fem. Eye Luis Enrique dia.
Absolutely.
Chelsea for na money me 7 p.m. Mama Empire say you ever Super Cup no Emma anye club even the Club World Cup they went to the final. Enti mema no de kwame na afa so mema no de Enrique the FKK what's my son me adwen.
Oh me we adwen.
Emma no na ase yeah aha me man na wa ha no man best women Serena Wegman won the Euros with England. But anka makoma mu a anka Renee Sleges fama no winning the Champions League with Arsenal. Even though Sonia Bompasta on the Chelsea man domestically almost to PBBA. I was Renee was there, but everyone said Wegman akwaji Euros na akwaji but Basa coach so no Elias Ata no on also domestically what to P. Hey. I say we'll come with it's one.
90.0 Pulse is Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
All right, NT Sanet here, but of course, I think about 70%. Say Serena Wegman and J at the other Asman. I don't know. And then Friday and fasting, yeah. Serena Wegman, about 70%. So on a BJ. I'm sure.
Are you voting?
I'm voting. I'm sure.
And recently, by I say, I'm
sure.
Oh, you be different. The last time I got
what Euros. And I think I was watching Afcon. Madugu knows what Afcon.
Of course, Afcon.
Afcon never na say Ghana
very fresh on Kofu na.
Nimi no ha about the same period the same period na. Na Brazil coach na do moje Copa America on Kamba London no. All right, then that's it we will see. The best see hanom then for na baby no so e den kakra no. Okay. Yeah, for the best men team of the year no. E so PSG dia. Enye Chelsea dia. Ana best team no. Chelsea dia. Oh, what man can say now?
No, so be.
Who saw Chelsea for now?
Me saw Chelsea will be. Me saw Chelsea will be.
Best and the men's club of the year, PSG dia.
Absolutely, me no buy ag.
PSG dia.
Me no buy ag.
Na basa for no mono so na basa for no so kasa okrom ha say. Basa for yi.
Asa basa so anya bad last.
Na Copa del Rey, na Copa del Rey.
Basa Club World Cup na one
ko. Copa del Rey.
Well, competition who compete in the Champions League semi-finals no do. I have a win do finals.
Copa del Rey in the league.
Yes, domestically.
Georgie 2 ho.
Yes.
And one on offensive ho.
PSG.
Call him.
PSG.
Okay, possible and queer him now. Basa for no kasa papa. A man side so no best club on. No. And also it's difficult because I know so Chelsea domestically waje. Basa Swaje or Sanko Champions League final. And Arsenal Champions League.
Champions League finals.
What is the Champions League final
Arsenal.
You can't bo mo dia ho.
From Arsenal.
Okay, yeah mama. Yeah be mama why? Yeah mama. Yeah be mama. Na best goalkeeper Donnarumma dia.
Yes.
Etinye bia ni Donnarumma dia. Fama no. Na uncle wo ma ho. Okay. Uncle wo. Uncle Kotoa.
Kotoa ya the last season Uncle. But it's just unfortunate Madrid and the trophy. There's a Madrid trophy bia.
Of course.
Maybe I can make a case, but then Donnarumma outstanding.
Nedia. Then the young player no, I'm out for confused with the golden boy.
Yeah.
Any Copa trophy. For the golden boy necessary waje ba ko a. To me but for the Ballon d'Or for the end there. Oh yeah, still the range now say qualifying quality and now you can win. So I don't say the Lamine Yamal no be anche na ya famo before from
Lamine Yamal.
One more ana
John Neves yes collectively performance individually was outstanding.
Of course.
But Lamine Yamal contesting for the main one now.
The main man so one can who be. I for 30 list.
Okay, listen no.
Joan Neves, me can Neves.
Lamine Yamal American.
But Neves and 13 who be?
No.
My 13. 13. Lamine Yamal, João Neves. João Neves can Portugal to squad the Nations League now. O share Lamine Yamal find her Ronaldo mo share no. O se Lamine Yamal, mo se Lamine Yamal FKK. Mo se Lamine Yamal. Debatable. Ana. Debatable. Just somebody who be I fancy say. Never so how. Lamine Yamal, Janchai voted by. Lamine Yamal, stand over there. You come back to you. Yeah, now you post the best man. Now, Omohu Victor Jackares, now Arsenal. Hey, and now Arsenal passport and there's a sport in Canada. Arsenal for 4 times. And also you post the Rafinha. What I call a Ballon d'Or page ho. La Rafinha. Someone say idea, Dembele dia.
Sir, I am voting. So good I will vote bia.
Of course. I'm starting voting.
I just say Rafinha, not about 2 aboni bia. 2 man. Yes, they say
but on the normal as a pundit, no, who do you think say Dembele should win the 10? Dembele should win it. Osman, when I was saying Koba Homa, one my Hona for young Kwasna for come quickly now.
Ruby, not commercial Enzo Fernandez. Last season for me.
Are you sure?
Yes. Me feel
Chelsea best player last season was our friend saying Moises Caicedo. Where is his name? Where is his name? Mudu Kopama be shame because of the FIFA Club World Cup. No, Jennifer my shame.
No Conference League finals.
Conference League why?
Conference League finals.
You can't Moses Caicedo.
But there are certain games that are significant.
No, Mitchell said. Mitchell said the whole season. I can't watch them now.
And America there's all many games you want to know.
Make games are same.
Me so point. I saw the whole
season in now.
Yeah, you do.
You have single game out boy. You know, I say
Caicedo is the best. Ronaldo's about Ballon d'Or. It takes him some 3 months to be. No, after my Champions League. We are not
talking about winning the 10. We are talking about now the nominations about out.
What's the nominations were about? And I make sure the nominations you do stage winner. Most of the time, it's about some key moment to be about this award, you know. What are you a per and po? It is how it is.
But there are some people based on last season performance. They don't have to do what I'm saying.
I'm not disputing it, but I'm saying this. All do some of these things now. There are certain key games you want say per and po.
Oh, I don't have any problem with Cole Palmer being there.
Yes.
But my issue was Chelsea team the whole season. Yes. Their best player was Moses Caicedo. So I'm due diligence and he should have been there.
Due diligence.
Of course. From the nominations no. And the entire team now. Best player
I should play say I also one clubs no. So what is the best players award?
Of course.
Then we can make those arguments.
Of course, for Liverpool, people are making case for a friend saying, is it Gravenberch?
Yes,
in the midfield,
yes, last season. But he's not there.
So as I believe, said Chelsea team, it should have been Moses Caicedo, who was voted the best team. Players, Krampoma had the man, and Thomas Kopama, because of fact,
yeah, place at Chelsea for Queen.
Oh, I'm a woman in Yamaka. How many I pay for money? Enter the Bia Yamako Tokano. As a Venga, I'm in channel pay, as a Venga do channel side in my way. Many messages in me fan for an affair. FKK, so I'm saying, which your mammy almost so many videos doing a dim fan free with the identity.
I won't work a crap. And a last
only goals contribution. I was seeing some. You might have some screenshots here. I was seeing some numbers behind. Nanya bad dear. And goals and the goals and assist. You know, they just check and see. I'll say top of the morning. That's your name, man. On numbers alone, none of Ekitike, Jokeris, Isaac, or Sesko are getting closer to Mamouche this season. I can tell you that with full confidence. Okay, and in that same breath, Erling Haaland isn't even in the same conversation as them. No prodigy gains anything from that comparison from Aye Paparazzi inside Elmina Akotobensen. Asman, a message on the Bible say Jokeris, Isaac, Sesko in terms of numbers, no, or say none of them are getting closer to Mamouche this season. They are here. They ever shall say, okay. I'll say even Haaland Crampon so Emma conversation, you know. That's a golden boots near Idia home.
So I'm not a channel.
Okay, okay. But I sent a message now. So I said, Mamouche, moment best
this season. So
okay.
Futuristic message.
I thought maybe he was trying to compare messaging. Okay. Good morning, kastlefm fraternity. What happened to Levy Cowell? I think Chelsea should buy another defender because the season before the season starts, watch the Club World Cup champion because they will massacre Leverkusen tonight. And finally, I see a serious fight this season in the Merseyside derby between Liverpool and Everton. I'm not about Merseyside. For as for Sesko, he will struggle first season. They should lower expectation, Mr. Chiefs, anyway. And so Eddie Abba. Good morning, Miss Ruby. The level of favoritism in football is becoming too much. But no, Yawa. Why didn't they include here? They include Robert Sanchez in their list. Ayo, Ima from Peter I. Send a card and Kefa Club and Kefa into the question. Robert Sanchez in question. Osman, oh, Massa, my boy arguments not watching. Good morning, please. I'm advantage. Listen to you, Adam Kwanda. Please, I would like to ask that if a footballer scores a goal in a friendly game, do they add it to the score following his his goals? Any update on Madrid camp? And please, if it comes through between Madrid and Barcelona, who has won more? It comes to what trophy? Okay, Madrid. All right, Madrid. I think Madrid won more trophies than Barcelona. Osman.
So 23.
friends say friendly games dey any official matches into goals near fan counting kan o goals a wa share o eyin na.
What count count?
What count count goals a wa share o carry any money.
Yes, what count
near. What count count okay. All right. Ntino Ronaldo dey na person obusa ho asem no. And if the player missed penalty, it's out to his record. I say I can't, you know. Nina Eshe Honum Ebebi. Okay. Good morning, Miss Ruby. If Barcelona win over Mallorca in La Liga first match, can Barcelona win La Liga because Madrid played Mallorca in La Liga last season first match and Mallorca played a draw. Okay, first match, but Madrid couldn't win La Liga last season. Hey, where do you? Okay, good morning, Miss Ruby and your crew. The best in the morning. I'm also wondering how Caicedo and Cuckoo. Osman. Kukureya. His name was not. Get in the list because they did very well too. Now, I don't know what is wrong with my keyboard. Every time I type FKK here. I don't know what is wrong with my keyboard. Every time I type 15, it brings Man United. Obwa. Daniel from Kakum de Obwa. Na Man U for na mo cheche woman. Munim niebe si anka. Mo de manim actually baby cry. Finally, Man United have get Sesko, but the next will be Baleba, then a keeper. I'm Kastle from Ola. Baleba no more 150. So why now? More de kwafano dear. Mami now also message on 0244 743143. 0244-743-143.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Okay, Vini Diano, Mahu Bibi Ohoana.
Yes. Onya the Champions League onya 8 goals.
Okay.
And La Liga onya 11 goals.
Okay, so 19.
19.
And assist in say.
Assist.
I said not 19 plus BB Ohono Tino. Okay, yeah, Tino. FKK.
Yes.
Sir, let's need the demo on no.
Overcast demo. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are man for Vecasa.
Now Liverpool for no passala no so I say.
Said their uncle Jim.
Aye. Hey. Na mo so bibi kra mo ka se bia African best eno program pono Hakimi ya tinedi mo san so kwa kofa ayi.
Yeah, so we say Liverpool amboa Salah so amboa no.
Domestically come with me 3 crown 2 crown anka they are.
They will be up there. Pa and also in the Champions League so no mo pa mra ya sha no mo kono. Why ma Salah we say eduru be na ni din no. That's what, yes.
Oh, Bogos, Premier League,
breaking records, but I think said the exit from the Champions League, you know, maybe I'll move free more, and then Obiano involved, so much involved in so many competitions, EFL, FA Cup, I feel there, maybe I say, I'm so to do the last four.
Back final.
Yes, back final, and
Newcastle.
Yes, Newcastle shop with just one trophy. Premier League, I think it's a bad thing. Say Rebecca Kobiti, Osman Dembele,
of course.
Basa for your Mojeje double. Yeah.
All right, Sentina, I know said Tia or Ballon d'Or, Tina Fenia, nominee snap abonte. You better share how I vote in the corner. D-Day ni dry yet to me the Yahoma or mobile to me AJ award no ever ho. But a man aside no enna manu a player no still Osman Beckham had him last week. They said 2 weeks after I bought Eros no say Mariona Caldente. Ko to me spare manage Eros no Kame boni dini. Enti now went to me and your final but one Arsenal the Champions League. But Hannah Hampton goalkeeper no. I didn't say she's there. Oh, her numbers of Aitana Bonman Tine Ninuaba Alexa Puteya so Basa Hona crazy. Aram whom say the best some goals no Mashanisano. But I didn't say we need the Euros with Chelsea domestically what they did. Even though Lucy Brown also say oh baby oh. But Hannah the best goalkeeper I don't know but I ever had the best you. Alicia Russo,
yeah. So the Champions League.
Euros, so we see. And man, no, the Belco see but I don't say which one. Emmy Martinez, dear, no, Cobas no obey. Who say?
I mean, one in Yadri. I say, yes, a calendar year. The calendar year, international football be better.
No more World Cup qualified. They've qualified. No matter simple and also.
na bo ka kwa pa so so no say na yes season na say in terms of club footballer Aston Villa am kwa Champions League we pray na we bo champion qualify we to man qualify iti abazi poti
one chip obi ama
I such ball bia na
it's not enough one chip obi ama
but it's not enough it's not enough
atete bibi
ya ka onye bad goalkeeper but ehwedwuma o ye no compare to others na
ai Barca goalkeeper no Szczesny.
Yes.
Szczesny
crowd second half of Belgium.
No second half.
No. Yes, starting.
Yes.
But
Szczesny boy, I know I'm saying video pictures no. I'm share the pictures I was scheduled to the Barca. I want say obeshia na no nyina because ade na abiti okay. All right, my uncle Arsenal kakra 5 minutes now for you quickly. And Friday uncle Arsenal season what to expect from them, but also good morning Mr. Vinicius Junior did well per his statistics, but before his previous performance, that is why we don't see it, of course. So an FKK can in the level on drop here, but the numbers wasn't bad.
In the La Liga, no, 11 goals, 8 assists.
Okay, you see.
Champions League, no, so 8 goals, 5 assists. So the two major competitions, you know, none was in Bono on your back. But told the baby no drop paid. Now it was so evident today. Performance selection out
so
why you bad last season though, but it was below what he did the previous season.
Below, I can't see this season the year so why I did them from good morning, Mr. Okay.
How
on your me top 10 crowd. I said time come here top 10. No more Matthew Scott McTominay didn't know more church no more trouble. Follow ball no. The best player. I was Serie A ni mo ba. Obi say almost say ehwa afuntia.
Ehwa yafu.
Wo mo nim ni omo kan. Good morning Mr. B here. And I say I believe if we are being realistic, the first top 3 best players should be Dembele, Vitinha and Nuno Mendes. Na Hakimi nso you don't know refer Hakimi be she ho mame na yekoya nim. Na I say good morning Mr. B. I think Osimhen, Enzo, Caicedo and Kuku should have been there. Okay, but I do expect Lamine Yamal to be in the top 3.
To be fair,
he shouldn't be there.
He shouldn't be there.
Rafinha,
his numbers Rafinha should be there.
Okay.
Barca team say per player about to we make it down my case in terms of numbers Rafinha.
Okay.
Rafinha. But
I voting you better.
Well,
FKK, what's on the idea? No, Lamine Yamal should make the top 3.
Yeah, that be. Drawn party.
What they me do for them?
Yeah, can't tell me from Barca team media Rafinha. With me Bia or take a lot of the bosses, you know. I can't Lamine Yamal more of a entertainment, you know. So what you say? So coher boss when he bet J play a more near J. And this is our year no. So many occasions, especially in the big games, you know.
Champions League,
one or two being one share but mostly I think say Jumana demand but enough. So it be BT Rafinha.
All right, my uncle Arsenal come quickly, Osman.
Miss Ruby.
My Juma this time my the second for how many seasons now?
3 times.
This is your time. You should be up there. Amen. When
wishes are like horses. Obia one is your Sanya Jumana as no room.
Edman on my ateta.
Ocho to make sure obey Jumano. Ruby, I feel the Arsenal problem and then the upcoming season, it will be more to do with the mentality of the coach, mentality of the boys, you know. And that is one thing for some years now, we to not why we club in the pa. The last time I watched the league, you know, was way back 22 years ago, somewhere around 2003-2004 season. And I would to not watch the Premier League and what you see one night or honor. Fast forward, even winning other major laurels, you know, while questions are more club Arsenal. At that you know, Sebastian Nasso, he's trying his best today. About to now build a formidable team. About to now compete to honor. The previous the 3 seasons ago, when the club was really competing that particular season, no, it was a bit surprising to all of us there. So you put watch the league and all of a sudden, not asking who could. In fact, we took one place for some time until 2 months to the end of the season, no, and they won the club Manchester City will be Arsenal leave for the next season. The same thing had to happen on Hodom. We'll connect to Necker until finally. The final day, no, and Manchester City was it 2 points, was it by Arsenal. Then the last season, no, not expectations in there. So was it 2 points a bit to the next season, another last season, say everybody say about compete here. You should make sure that you should have a perfect season. Having a perfect season means that Ruby say any opponent biana make sure that you na pick o maximum point no na ruko wenyi mo honum. Last season as about Arsenal foam, you had a number of draw boy in the Premier League. 14 draws and Arsenal boy wo honum. And we lose 4 matches, the same as the Premier League winners Liverpool. Once we lose 4 matches or honum. Manchester City were off in the season. So that is very clear. Question in there say Arsenal for 1-3 campaigns in na. A bonus world season now over the crucial point no. Now afraid the mental meltdown no wa kwekosi. Players you know now they have a mentality over against the top 5 position now. Okoye is number 1. For close to 25 matches now. In matches involving Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal who share these clubs now. Ruby they manage and away to now pick or those positive results you know. But the moment I will share the likes of Aston Villa, Newcastle, Brentford, Mono, Fulham, these are the teams that currently Arsenal want to watch those teams will drop a point in those matches you know. So I want to our dream. Fast forward the Abo season ye obi to me that Ateta no bosen ban so enwa na me kan kwofo a me kai des Ateta to man trophy last season na wonje no kwan but club no the other ideas odu baby no we are talking about the club no be here there oba sign a striker in January ye kai yanko ente ye na asem kai have a channel when no kwekọ boy but injuries had to play a role in last season Arsenal for one season na went to na one koye no Sebeka ya odu baby no now the captain of the team or the guard for close to 3 months he was off. Bukayo Saka for close to 4 months he was off. Kai Havertz and then you wadano do no so do baby no na wa pra na afraid is a ochede yakobo force number 9 in the shape of Mikel Merino. Ekwechi one so the previous season no William Saliba Sebeka ya no so pra but last season no Gabriel. It's no so as the armor problems so as the buy. So now this summer we know squad not cheating be here there or to not build down for medable squad no. So far on the market no 6 players and Arsenal we to na sign or honum. Victor Gyökeres aba, Christian Mosquera waba, Noni Madueke waba, Christian Norgard waba, Martin Zubimendi and Afe Kepa Arrizabalaga. So that means the 6 players no and we to na sign one was aba. For some of them no a priority signing because Thomas Partey for the past 4 years no Oba here the mainstay in the midfield no we ja no moko obi about na beka the party asafo missing by pokuno ekohwi yes I beka party asafo missing bi na eboa oh no be so ya no party ni profile na ozebo Arsenal team as a DM no mo oye no between Christian Norgard and Martin Zubimendi when you that my profile no they are 2 different players yes I compare these 2 to Partey Partey that type now physically or exert a lot of ones in no but Obandas have one start one build up now they be either there the pre-assist no another be at the final pass no and no beko I can't see all allow the other players to enjoy their game no Partey does it better but the only problem is that tracking back the speed levels now as you know not okofom kakra I want to Martins with Mendy no also bro Partey no do but so far as with Mendy so obey the games are about kakra bia e won say ofi bench na so oba you can clearly see an upgradement over here Christian Norgard. So clearly he will be the starter, Norgard will be the backup no akwakobo. But these are 2 players in a new team. Over try one best over to why be different or honum. Victor Gyökeres na answer na kada asem hade. Now no Ateta Chamba boys let us there. The main focus now wouldn't be Bukayo Saka bio. Even though Abaka team no who integral obotum na why adwuma no. But watch the ball now. You should look through the middle, which is very important. You cannot always go wide. Akoba na mona akofa striker na abon so banda for so bi anse da anyi no ho. So onye in swinger so onye area duos a on tanya ball ni bimbo. It will be dependent on the captain of the team number 10 no or the guard. Which man can ask him if you had it. We need that balance no. At what point in time and the guard also ball him. At what point in time also release the ball. At the time any players will take it off no. Not or the guard I feel ordering down no or call crowbar. Or a problematic coach needs to talk to the boy. So one can queen here pressure to my bar. Ruby I still full there. Number 10 row no. I bet any here down competition no. Into very check as an Arsenal for penal. Me could damn you say chill or to was an a very check as it. For me, such Arsenal team, the defensive setup is a problem. But injuries once again. Calafiori, I cannot trust him. You have pre-season, there's no way. It is a kind of say you are going to rely on Skelly. Skelly for me, yes, or a good player. Or good no solution, but or take a too much risk. It affects the team.
All right.
But or a good player. The left wing, Honomono. I want to Ruby me. I have my issues with the coach. But I can say me there. This summer we know that area no be a priority signing for you. And I should Gabriel Martinelli. Make a bad player. Or as you compare what we see with Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United put to some extent Timpo, Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, AC Milan. Look at one left winger.
Okay. Are you a right winger, right? The Mokofan for Chelsea.
Madueke. I want to about both, but right now in the mainstay.
Yeah.
It's your command. I'm now we be all Trossard or a super sub. I will start the game small, but disappoint you. So I feel that I'm on left side of the attack. I tell Ochiro to Oshe. It will be Yame Basan American Wasam Wahadi. One, coach Ochiro to about the mentality of the boys. I am Jishina your dorsum. Now with the big teams to break down a gap. And get me table clubs. Ochiro to work on that area. Secondly, want to make sure the players stay fit to honor. Then thirdly, when we to the season, Arsenal be an underdog because they pay or be a favorite to win the league now. Or the league defending champions, Liverpool. It's Arsenal for security. That underdog mentality now. You get to enjoy your game. But trust me, it's the third, it's the second. The next one will be there. You should be able to do it. And the last time I catch that there is a record beyond the Honor. 1999, 2000, 2001. Then was this second third and Pene Basa. Okay. The next one, can they ride on the same history as Aquana? But I feel that still now the favorite will be the defending champion. Okay. The top three, they will still be there.
Arsenal will be there.
Yeah, top three.
But open to a match like for the title, Arsenal should be part of the two.
Absolutely, they should be there. Because the second,
all right. Meda say, all right. Nyami Adomwa, I heard him indeed. Yeah, you've heard him. But can't you the boom? We are next week. About top 4. The various leagues nimu edi ama, but of course, come out with a team nimu never team nimu next week and sana. The top 4 net to me edi aba. Hi, please. Good morning. Update me on Ederson from Man City. Okay, Mama FKK answer. So that all the questions now more bano. Na I know the mama later on. FKK.
Yeah.
The Gunners at yes, so I can see something. Do you see the same thing?
When you play on Menim the own so mention Mr. Apre and paying a wonderful good man.
Mama tell me, Mr. Apre who picture do on Facebook. Hey, I would do any dear now. They'll jump for I would do any dear. Ayo, quite my FKK.
Yes, now mention an argument so Prudential Bank.
That's not
only a Chelsea.
Yes. That's why I asked him. I asked Nanibian who's so broken heart. Come on, no, I don't
know. Reverend could be answer so. I'm not sure being so here. This Osman, I can't do anti. The other aspect, I mean, many bear pay important for us and a team mentality. I know I think it's a big thing I was at that. And mentality, so I think that they should have it. And yes, I feel no more also munya. Yes, because how consistent I was say, it should be there automatically. Sadia and this our mentality, but our championship mentality, trophy winning mentality. No, they have it by being consistent, being the top 4 conversation. Anytime you be din komobiano, you season now. Asna for a womb. A woman say about 2 or 3 occasions I trim there. Now Kabakasa or some more Gianessa. So what I say, but I say no more Bakumi and 17.
I'm wrong with Lucy to ask them and I'm so soon.
Yeah.
Miss Suya.
That was last season there.
Last two seasons. Miss Suya. And now I cast 6 games. And now we had the 6 games now kana. Man City call. And one me call me video me say, baby I do a life for no ya tra ko mate. Mo pa munye na maybe I be a farmer ho munye serious Osman.
Yeah, so say Arsenal this season for me omuni issue bia o mu team no mu biem.
Should be any ho.
Debbie. Excuse bien ni what the mom was side department no. Ti ufa goalkeeping as say when ya kepa. Asa baba be show be as David Raya ni ho a Ateta any problem bia. With inexperience, with whatever. Kepa is there. A better replacement. In fact, Ateta mpo biemu no omunya so Spanish. Yes. Omunya so Spain for and it's so BM no true challenge in the 12 goalkeepers now. Kepa
to me.
Hard
last
pa.
season.
Yes.
Even with that poor defense, yeah, much that even though my idea, my best so
Kefa be hard ye papa was a goalkeeping aspect one of them. And Ushe the center pairing no so a when your players are unsa dia ba kwa say coaches ne hwehwe department bia no mo po bia otimi bo more than one and now two until at least so your center back so your four or so the 5 or so otimi bo and also so your four or the call right back or so otimi bo or your 5 or the call left so a was so otimi bo and also person about 3 back enisa unya issue bia sa wo be hwehwe center pairing kwa edi omo akwa nti wenya sa players na o wenya omu nyina nti players na onim Calafiori ba obetimi abo bia sa Muskera na waba no ono so timi bo bia and already o ye Union Timber e wo ho otimi bo Ben White etimi bo Kivio omu nyina bebo ana Brazil ni Gabriel Magalhaes ono wo ho William Saliba okwana ono so wo ho enti omu ni issue bia no excuse or whatsoever e wo chiro emfifi ho mo se party ko ampa mo be mix no okwan be so and the style of play no say o suro mu game ni down and am be mix no and I said the quality passes or the be man mo be mix na and I said there I think say this time around the ideal player teta peno no enu akwa na ba no de onu coach no ezuzu so peno no akwa na ba e hwan ya Zubimendi so no po free okra pa Christian no God so ho omu nyina so omu style of play no eya ba ko enti masa issue bia no say wo coffee party bia meminji ntum wo ho some be fe no o say mo bona mo boni yie na bibia ko nti honom so no esi Declan Rice wo hodada into Odegaard obenya akonya akọ animu akọ de opeso oye no enti hono na Odegaard no ayenim no last 3 seasons last season they am fan no I say Odegaard emma no homene so omiehu de Odegaard na ayenim no emre bi atwamu defining moments deciding games for Arsenal Boboko no as a captain I think say a lot of the inspiration no ebe free on mo so atimi da banti a second coach and I say a coach on the pitch and on the field no so no also atimi a place a road na wom say all the department no coach ro no ma free e bia goalkeeper be no e wo ye defense no konfinfin ho no ma e wo se enye obi a obe place a road no okọ anim ho no so a obi aba I friend Victor Gyökeres
I was so goals
to say you know to so fui Arsenal team now who's our 7 say none of her Arsenal attackers no and them mad double figures
last season
obi antimi an share 10 goals
last season oh really
why drink ko yes and o tie ye e bi o mo share a lot of goals but mo share goals no do so 6 7 8 6 7 8 6 7 8 5 but obia MBT 10 go mark no obia ntimi and then monyo obia or the how many goals never Victor Gyökeres
yes 60 or 50 plus
58 goals in as many games or boy at the amomo and so I feel say honum so no issue bia any
for a single season
a single season
goals never
into ono e ba be solve
that conversation ma kade strikers are over Portuguese slim we oba no
yeah the nt I
understand you can may have the but the conversation no as the analysis
sure of course
so be remember the time kakra
there's so many occasions many times omo ba okay
ni odi ba ni e afa kra odi ba Osman ko omo ma ne mfa
and who's that Bako akofa na ba. Dey nti na mkofa ne ba. Ko ni bi.
O se goals.
O
mese.
Enu nti na mo de kofa ba. Dey nti na mankofo obi wa she 13. Ene ye mo de ba. Nti Gyökeres e ba be service ade no etimi dia mamo. Enu bisa ateta na. Also the expectation about the boy ni say obetimi pick up into the last friendly game of boy no yes or man no start here say the bear or best setting in time because one man them any team no amba benya yes squad here training no into no shesa brand no nyoma be kon kan team dia ma no and adia baako a 30 teams nya Arsenal ka ho and it's a team oko season na ubenya couple of players more quality on any day or some more consistent man no more forms at DP and what kwakwa say koye one you are good to go others no ebe make up but say koye 2 koye 3 and nyakura until the last time and nya Martin Odegaard nkwa ubenya ye Gabriel Martinelli mo a omo ye half season players and boa Bukayo Saka injury nti ono so wa ma full season and a lot of players Gabriel Jesus Mukra there can have it Mukra sem there yanka so I feel say ni so mo 8 mi aboa as Osman na mention ya na say injuries no omo timi eboa no mo gade against I feel say with that talented and players omo de omo aba be shimi there I feel so omo problems no be braina asolve I also mutime fighting for the Premier League this is so once again they are in there
so 2 teams
3 teams
okay
Arsenal
should be there
me
that say FKK any atene kano Osman any age next week e be top 4 ne the amount enutino yamra ne mehwe I say I'm paying Kingsford inside Bohemia and I'm so glad my team Manchester United is signing what is needful, but it has left with a defensive midfielder and a world-class goalkeeper. Then we are good to go. All right, may I say for your message. Then I say, please, hi, good morning. Osman, put you down, mommy. I'll say update on Ederson from City. Okay, and Uncle baby, Uncle.
Obviously.
Now, Kotwa no so kwai.
Kotwa so stay.
Kotwa Uncle baby. Kotwa Uncle baby.
Yes, Kotwa do the name.
Okay, I say hi, Miss Shubi. So no Ronaldo and Messi. Ballon d'Or.
For the first time in some number of years, yes. Almost about 15 years
really?
Now. Last year Messi by.
Miss Ruby, in any given day, Zubimendi is far better than Partey. Odegaard is the best player in Arsenal. Osman, put it in your head. Please update me on Isaac to Liverpool. I can't on 7.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Yemra. Merno call come on Friday. Hi, Miss Ruby. Kappa FKK Yanway. Kappa and Robert Sanchez, who is good. Starboy inside me pass him. Na sembe yago fabe.
Omunyina you good.
Omunyina good.
Ewo mu ways. Say Kappa kire am yehu. Ebia minim problem a man for what we take Kepa. For me feel so
bad.
Yes.
Nan obviously ne setia. Ne setia into Chelsea no. Go say no do na go say outside the box. Onya box for echi to nsana. Ball do na room abeyi no. Kotwa ontumi ne say nu ho no. But anya say wakwa as wakwa twini mu. Say ne say mu awo wakaka nti.
Mauricio sorry. No anya bad. No anya bad cry.
Na boni frustration na hard me. But they can obey saves akese.
Ade ba ko so de be ma o de be ka ni goalkeeping no ye penalty saves.
I know so no obafo ya onya bad. Okay, obafo ya first of all. Jokeres will bring nothing different. FK correspondent 7 countries man Jokeres will bring nothing different. He was in England before going to Portugal and he did nothing extraordinary. Scoring against anybody Casapia and is different from scoring against Wolves. He must go and ask Ronaldo, who's recorded only 1 hat-trick during his first 6 years in England. Okay, so yo. Kepa is better than Sanchez. Where your message I also the about Hanum. Then I'm also good morning, Miss Ruby. Chelsea fans cry why? This is the reason why people don't like you guys. So you make noise too much. Enzo Maresca for what? Wait. Hey, Barcelona. Sacrifice Benye. Where the FK Mama be a sacrifice. Barca for no. Your current best defender. What's Chip Christensen doing? Na Aroho mpokwa amafunya kombe bonu tu no sa. What's I?
What value Aroho too much?
Why?
I wonder.
Boy, one Sancho now. And I say, please add me to your WhatsApp group. Okay, Ajana boy from Capro. Then Vinny has as a player scored 22 goals and 6 assists. It's enough for an ordinary player to make it. to the Ballon d'Or card, but it will okay because of the certain Vinicius Junior. May I say okay, Osman?
Yeah, which will be
my any transfers no come. I starting for Kastle anymore. Na about 7:15, you know, yenye kakra be 15. Yeah, so yeah, FKK no.
Yeah, starting 3 years no. And then VR officially yes party no way no boy come.
Question na me picture na mo post here no. Na e offer.
Ma was benyin.
Me call kind comment and then call for be.
Onya easy.
Omo pe na asem no.
Yeah.
Omo ka say wanted. Hey.
Na we an official statement no be no or when na.
Ma me nya o kan.
Yeah, for the 4th paragraph no. E ho na ensem ni nyina o hye. Wo profile party kama ni nyama wa ye na express na azini nyina na 4th paragraph na was in there. On the other hand, the club is also aware that the player is currently involved in a legal proceeding in England. The player firmly maintains his innocence and denies all charges against him. The club respects the fundamental principle of the presumption of innocence and will await the outcome of the judicial process, which will be responsible for clarifying the fact of the case. Due to the law in England in relation to the ongoing proceedings, the club is unable to comment further. And I face was answer the Villarreal FC wishes to clearly reiterate its strong commitment to respect and diversity, and firmly condemns any act of violence in all its forms. I heard the Spanish including gender-based violence, discrimination, racism, xenophobia, blah 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 blah. Yeah. It is actually the last 2 paragraphs now. Club when you Jumeza wekwe kozi and how the bashing or kodono on easy. Enra. Yes. Easy. Obikran post Fabrizio aposting no wa ja the platform na chidie. To Arsenal supporters be party court no kojina baby a na was a banner. Oh. Was alcohol no na party we last time make how many team 1 years in the mentality no. He is going to go through it. Or a black player. Now the message is wa in fact he's innocent until proven guilty. Of course. Now I'm surprised that all of a sudden no either Bofia wasn't bring Juma no. One day one wasn't bring Juma. Into what charge now into no nje ball on court nefi. No one them. About quite why in Juma. No more Mr. Court bu bonde. Mokwa koye no he is guilty of it. Then fast forward we move on. But Ruby, yan brother is and then for me, he knows what is in now. Of course. And that is what he's supposed to. Supporters be cry. Yes, once who are starting or you ashamed for the past 23 years in your D team national. And then the go as a part. Hey, and then go for it. And some work be. My club now yazi. Of course, my. That way to we pay that more confidence. Thomas you know him. Into no good luck to him or yes Spain and a VRL honor. Now matter the salary for the week no £60,000. Na Arsenal for no so chabano. So I rejected yeah most can be 200,000. Also one pack of 60. Yes, I could 60. Eh, no so yasem. No so honor. See, but we pocket from the inside and Arsenal for one contract because of those issues, you know. It's in na be honor, but ember no bet it Ruby. It is a good one. My young call Newcastle na yenzi nkomo. Newcastle, we all know what has happened over there and the transfer row could between Alexander Isak and Liverpool. Where you know on your secret there, Isak no 100 transfer request. And I feel Liverpool from proposal and I was okay no and personally play no waja to more honor. But Newcastle for no replacement. One in the man Mobile Cobiano playing one sanka. Wako try kitiki, the same Liverpool fiakwe kofe kitiki. Call Sesko no Manchester United. One so I also call Remo Honum, while sign your Benjamin Sesko. So a lot of things are going on. Yeah, but see Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea won't come price. I was £80 million. It's watch one Honum. Yeah, see only Watkins. In so come be no simple Honum. But Newcastle group na Casano family will catch a boy and you have 3 years contract with us. You pray actually a new year, Juma. Now, player also will catch a club and he is not interested. However, maybe I some could do Siciano. I bet I know about group training, no coaching way where excluding the group training them on Kahubi. Now, continue in the personal training. But in the club owners, no, Wafa club in the player, no, they want him. It's in they want for playing meeting. between the player, the coach, and the club. No one to the phone, no one trash out one differences, you know. It's a gentleman's agreement to be a when your boy in Indian como. Let's say be a 1 season umpa. Now the following season, so we jano kwana wako. Boy also insisted there. As it stands now, the Liverpool now up there. Oko because numbers when you last season no, and trying to win any bill because already know between the player and the supporters in Ruby no munje. This week way and a Newcastle for no so start the season now. Players no you able to have no one fan singing now. Obeshia now when you dama socialization no. Isaac was advised there. Men more on pay more because of he'll be abused. But senior players also when Isaac will team no. He said there's going to be a crucial meeting in there on the future for a year Abrentiano and Newcastle Funo. They are hoping there over to now will convince Abrentiano and at least a season umpa on board on the Champions League no one bo but the information entertain there. Boy no best sanad will be obeying. No best answer what said the mobile 1 season na marco. It's your basha mesma the meeting obako. You know the Saudis no se kasame your problem. They can convince him not to no but the following season be about to na wako. But Liverpool for so what respect in Newcastle for no. Bid now was the first one I was rejecting. No. They are preparing another bid. But also in the kind of treatment and Newcastle wasn't my Liverpool into no. Why you were not doing the day? This time of Pada Common performance sana was a bid now call. Into the meeting mobile pay mobile fimono. And I'll determine the next mover Liverpool's will be. And then I make one Jamie Cargas or Canam Cotia and Kazakitiki Abba. Allow him to play. And consign the player 80 million and for the member to the bench today or a second for due player. No see conversations sir. If you want more Brent Ruby, you be able to na you to me asha how no so to na obekọ honum. Na you ko enyim. James Madison. You be kai wa had that Brent when your ACL. 6 to 7 months obet 19. Na club away from Tottenham Hotspur. Wa call Manchester City. No pe Jack Grealish des and call bar. Ka obotu na ko na yeduma. Everton. Yes. Enti do na kwa bibi okwo no ntu wan san ka ye arrange of Jack Grealish no and apa we I can confirm to you there we ko pay mu okomu Nico Pass yes Nico Pass no why serious then ka Brighton no opada ka otu mo ko sign na wo kwai no kuta 140 million euros wo kwai na waje kra 10 na wo boy wo je shadas bi no skanuswa what say so obotu my business bia na 70 million euros. Madrid will share 150% of any amount to be our beba. It's wa begu honoma. Say I try to talk about so wa kobi o honoma. Another interesting one. Transfers way Ruby no more ban same brain now honum. Na ebesha Real Madrid supporters be bring up signings but the entire today issues look kodo honum. Once one say no to any transfer bia. But there are rumors that was started there open paneba. Real Madrid team no more. One of their major problems I was sure was solving here. Central midfielder Kula. We be here about a controller in their team. Yes, midfielder. We hear one serious one. Now no power ya today Madrid for no according to a year 40-01 for no. What's a Madrid ko pay more PSG. Now what quite no all the players all PSG in and when you be at the Vitinha.
I'm on 250 mra.
Now what quite was we quote am 130 million euros. 130. What's 130 or boy was a moment. It's a Madrid for no say if indeed I'm quite okay so we mean business this amount of money we talk about price are Brent no from where PSG to Real Madrid. But see any response from the both sides in there. Player now just tuned up on Madrid and I saw that then. And Bruno Betchany Mesma that particular deal was about tum na obeko. Madrid wanna build central defensive pen years on come off pa. In fact, they are looking for one player. No was about Kechiwa for no one conquer this season. No. But what you mean you know your French player Siana when you see was starting with William Saliba. Saliba am hinted about sign a contract with Arsenal. Konate work on 1 year left on the contract. Onye yanko boko ba Liverpool for no 1 year ready. One also put they are sweating over their defensive or year pen. Says I will be Remo Bayern Munich. Dayot Upamecano. No so work on 1 year left on his contract. It's a matter of no try there. Obeli or Bayern for there. I bet say so Wajana next year will be free. Say Pade Abakawa. I put about Kawa Jano to how 1 year.
Jane, I'm so Mujano Pine. Tagoka, Wayne, a friend say a Jonathan Ta.
Yes.
Maybe I'm walking to be said to the
Eric Diasoko. So that means that how it's no say as but matter for if I inquire from what year buying for the Brent and say couldn't be the ma ka wotum na ka wa hwe na ka wa sign but so one the ma obotwe next year free transfer na wa kwakọ for year Brent no wo honom Manchester United watching some do and apart you can say ya show Benjamin Sesko in the oil medicals nyame board tina unveiling obakodo wo Old Trafford 5 years contract and Brent away or sign no zam wo club Manchester United honum good news and away tum na wa kwakọ honum now at the time I will break his story in that Brent no tina play no ma Oracle Manchester no and Rasmus Højlund quite like now yes the winning mentality he's now going to accept the competition biriba and upon Manchester United catch a Højlund there on any agent to arrange one brand one clarify in the future the moment I better them conversation no and I tell the club no they are doing everything possible there obashana we two na we jano kwent ma wako na sisi and the club away in enyim no AC Milan was what pay 1 year loan na ko bo wi aka wa hwe botum na wa sign a bet no but United quote close to 10 million pounds a day for the loan no but we feel the loan no be agent in so be ya 22 years old no and can between 30 to 40 million pounds no and can botum na ka wa attempt to Manchester United for no which United for so one for responsibility and buy on the valuation no because I back here 2 seasons ago and I bring it buy for the same amount of money was I for Sesko no so for 40 million pounds in pa or your account and age no so form he can always improve as a player maybe a Premier League na Nigeria can serious obotum na wa agent boy no so be consider offer from AC Milan no na wa atwe obotum na wa kwante no so another one ye good a yerehwe na Carlos Baleba and they can asem wa hade Manchester United why is serious in fact I better also catch any parents club that is Brighton there e konya United na ko be ko because only once in a lifetime it's only opportunity ko obotum na nka wa ko but club no so feel there valuation is 104 million pounds and I was out to boy no do Ruby and power Manchester City once way you when you ho kakra. Yes, Carlos Baleba. So when German United in 20 no, but didn't want about quadrangle the highest no. Now wa ko kutia 80 City so inquiries about boy no. Another interesting one so ya to the orbo honum. Manchester United wanna be Anthony. Real Betis once kasem wo fom. Won to won je deal no. Ya about Saudi boy no so you about Saudi. Yes, but an upper way Benfica so agbero mo hono there was a loan deal no and I was come Manchester United. Yes, Sikasem intia. But when the Portuguese Brazilian players and the Portuguese league I one boys in Bono bad. Into maybe I was able to na ya hweti. Anthony in the future is still in the air. No so here is a home commo. Now Manchester United I read our friend Pietro Cumozo. I bet a centre back of Fiorentina, just 20 years of age. He's up there, the next Italian player. Up on the centre backs, one of them, so to have this particular player and what is in the pan, quality no, or as well to na sir. Or better the next target for Manchester United for the future. Now I try to so to not way now quite ejuma. Now FC Barcelona, Inigo Martinez, the issues at the age of 33 years. Last season will be for me personally.
33 years.
Yes. When he was a revelation for FC Barcelona.
Of course.
Paul basketball it was a certain Inigo Martinez. And I'll make sure about the mentoring. About no bash share brain ten or you never casa. Obey the 2 weeks now or yet money yama brain. And it's just normal about the football there. According to reporting, the Barca want to register players. We know the road between Barca and the Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Yeah.
It's they need to sacrifice certain players. In fact, the better story we know I am Yoka. But then he had to sacrifice. He was 34 years, age no was sir. Once again, you are expecting a club in the future. And I hope to bash Mano. You need to target certain players or put out Wako. January transfer no, and a Saudi phone buy. And a boy in the Kade, second year. But at the time, I never said maybe I will do so. It will affect the team. Yeah. So you had a gentleman's agreement with Barca there. That should be the club be bad. Let's say Casemiro good. They should allow him to go free.
Okay.
It's not Kastle call Barca for watching a catcher one day. I know the situation on the ground. Even though some more one year transfer there, but about Bosuma want to assign new players, and that is the reason. It's in the 50 million euros, and I'll be for Barca full books.
Okay.
So that means there Rashford no need the others no.
They can register.
Register one.
That's nice.
Reason to Oracle. but I bet you Anase.
Ronaldo money abro afidi a league na be the Saudi League be.
That was signings and the players, so priority signings no worry.
More Ahiland.
It's Inigo Martinez to Anase no, you're very imminent and also about to number sign. Yes, Brian Yoni Risa valuation was this kind of to yes, it's a Congolese no Tuntum kama yes, Anase for Waberu. What's the valuations? I thought you are ready. Newcastle funya ready ah. What did I must can what we tum na we tua. Na was that more Brentford funo. Na boy the Saudi Pro League no. It's in the one so acquire inquiries no. What trying to response from the boy there. Oji tuma and 10 no butu na wakona wakwakoye. Na we tum na wakona nyimo honom. Ruby Anapa I can confirm to you Lucas Ocampos, PhD one sporting director. Goalkeeper our friend Lucas Chevalier.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, na makana asem wa hade. In the Brighton, no, in the deal is in place, 40 million euros from Lille. About join the PSG.
When your nomination for the best goalkeeper,
yes,
no can be a very good goalkeeper.
Yes. Now Orban one assurance there. In as much as Donnarumma or what no, only about the first choice for PSG next season.
Donnarumma kwa bench. Okay,
on sign the contract. On put up sign the contract. Okay. It's 1 year it is a na but go no enye binda. Other than that to copy club ba na valuation that told no almost to no ko wonyim. It's in the Abrente no confirmation na ba or join the PSG as the first team goalkeeper. Chelsea did the 1,000 the last season one of the mainstays when it comes to center backs no Abrente for no Levico. In fact very formidable. He was also always available and wasn't no so anywhere. The reason why sometimes people complain about the number of matches our players in Obono, but Ruby, I don't see it that way. James Madison, but Chelsea, it will definitely affect them. The good thing is there. Jore had to now Abano or a center back by trade.
Okay.
I wasn't to was our left back one. It's Yerukono, Obeshema.
No, because say friends say Vega ya no ko Juve.
Yes.
Say enya team. Ti come keeping on.
Can I support to mistake?
Na papa ka so on pen January and then obepen. Okay, so
that is the issue.
Chalo ba change into no
bet. But Chelsea a replacement already.
Had to know
how to to my baba you want to be. Young boys for now for business and what's why.
Okay, my friend see maybe some of the questions abano na Kepa is better than Robert Sanchez. Okay, I know near one so they Abba and opinion. No, please, I need my United transfer update, especially the goalkeeper. Keeper Biba.
United by sign the keeper.
But
so far these are the way we open away priorities and so we are and they will focus on other areas.
Mamo nana so I'm keeper bay. Should be please, I need update on Alexander Isaac. I think Southman Eddie no 17 Eddie Aba awie intino what say the so. And good morning, what is going on? Keeping Javi Seaman from concluding his transfer to Chelsea.
Ruby Chelsea Pesca. It was to the place in Mr. Warriors Cow Benyano.
No,
I call Leipzig. Leipzig was per 65 million euros.
Okay.
Chelsea put away 50 million. That is the point of confusion at two clubs one to one. But Leipzig catch a boy in there. But they start next season. No. Obeja no wa Chelsea no podo come. But Chelsea when you ready. Yes.
Jackson munin kunku mu ko no. Partey should score and sue when he get a chance to meet Arsenal in the Champions League. I'm Gabi inside UCC. Hello, Mr. B. I'm Baba from Abra Easy Joints. Aroho is better than Chelsea centre backs. Madrid hijacking and terrorizing again to cause the downfall of clubs. Osman. No Madrid for Amubana. I've got Amubana Obi Adwane. Amubana Obi Adwane. What's up? Bet switches is here. Have a fan call. But so here they are. Ninsabekan. All right. Yeah, fancy our Hana for Yamra local stories. So now you made in come and from on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
It's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King. pepper powder. This advert is FDA approved. Kastle FM 90.3.
Multi-bet Gini say, "Ebe farmer ne now for phone in the cheetah phone na." Or the bet way for bet influencer. And your bet one the fufra. A broad chichen the code no. Et me money yesika. Course dudu or chichen no net. Chiresika dudu obenya. Obia bet me a bet influencer. We a the fufra cra a di kind of reasia fanning in free bet way. Kaisen chisha kakra ho. Gaming Commission of Ghana Sasha siye. Woni if you know chia and ko. Bet in one yansem.
And near man on nefe. Ne buo. Ene said the entry nam kania. It's in a grofoni jihosano. Say home appliances and kwana opedia. To Hisense. Now fear me dawase. Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Kastle 90.3 FM, Suni Robert Mensah Sports. And I day my one no. It's 11 minutes past 8. Any come off. Ewo efi semnu emu. Na me fa local stories no and to Jadia. Nene idea ora John and Sawa no and now wa ye Gaka chairman and an order to dra. Say Gaka top 4 Esha 20th August Accra Sports Stadium na hosti after say Baba Yara and to me anya ready no crying and ye continue Gaka top 4 no ye kobano wa the Accra Sports Stadium. Na reporter and second assistant now no approved venues for the Ghana Premier League no Takwa TNA Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, Dance Park, BBNE, in Central Sports Arena, Pando Sports Stadium, Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, Legon Stadium, Nafi Accra Sports Stadium, no, and Penfuaji Atuma Bayara and Kan and who to see any other venues, no. I wanted to say Brekumu, any Bechimwano, and Yadia Ejina Ye, as a stance now, me catch us in the All Blacks, the end of the Fay, and Romusi Sentinel, no, and paying for Enya NGN to move. Young Koy Anima, or Raketo Kreku, Dins, Consra, where Wakoko for her, and they Wako please let this one man once no. Woko piemu ewo Bibiani Gold Stars and so camper. Omone prepare for Africa. Koda Koko Confederation Cup no Gold Stars Champions League. Police ladies for so kopiemu ewo mano Champions League. Medical qualifies to wafu zombi ni mwa. Oru aket konsra here. What her teams no preparations na for no so no she wo mu enkran ahead of the African campaigner. Mede atudra ewo dwumedie ne som. Na yanko yanim na I said that here baby any Gold Stars reporter and second say ne abrantin the other luck Chinenzo we benini wono forwarder onu 20 for a possible deal nti omo henim say ne wo manya that international player no abeka Gold Stars for the African campaigner luck Chinenzo and omo no enso training na wo baby any Gold Stars for camper me de atudwa ama ya tie for how the folk awie Rocky Dramina kane kola commit for that no wa join Heart of Folk wa any medicals no enso e de awie into Rocky Dramina and also Medford no okobo e de ama Heart of Folk next season yento asom Ho United a qualify o me newly promoted team omo match day 1 omo against Accra Heart of Folk e Accra Sports Stadium Ho for no me no ka say the preseason no o ma chase wo mo so mo kwa continue preseason no e wo Togo into mo su ko Togo no ma kwa ko bom ho adwan se na league no enso atumi a chase na name has a folk former player Asamoah Boateng free year one a free nations by FKK Trimudani adienti Abrante and one to me are more has a folk no wakwa London yes na busu for London hono mo a wono ekona fe wakwa akotro so send man for London na hono kono kobobo no anase wokopa adwuma foforo bi nso atumi ayenti no nei Asamoah Boateng every year wako London abonten so after so ne Heart of Folk enso no a party ways no and Gold Stars sign boy en vacancy wo mo che great ambitions etwa mo kamienu a great ambitions at a karu ba ko Samson Eduku ofi kotoko Gold Stars preseason when ya go first goal and so pushing the goal back e de ama wo mo and afa enos Emmanuel Ejenim Boateng ono so second goal no e de ma Bibiani Gold Stars and be who details 11 am ya no bet power for wo mo ne Ghana Football Association unum so mo ya local room bonus name wɔn ɛde foforɔ nso ɛde ɛba wɔn ba bɛyɛ nsahyɛ foforɔ mu a ɛbɛboa ma next season no Ghana Premier League no clubs no wɔn ho ɛtumi haromi papa pɛnti na 11 a.m. no bet power for ɛne ɛyɛ Ghana Football Association partnership lunch no ebetumi aba so a emu ensem bebe nyina no yebetumi enso no ede amawo ewo show ne so eno any a local news ahodo a yensa etumi aka no pay yabo atwe etumi ede amawo.
The real sports is here.
No, it's caught in no man's land. It's
Kastle FM. The sports king.
FKK mema 20 minutes yen fani nkomo 20 minutes into no medima 20 minutes a eso ana
antika betimi de
minim yakwa animu yakwa 20 minutes I faka ebi wom of course 20 dey bi wom yeni nkomo local stories nim
that's message here for your clubs no guys can see omo nya no especially omo prepare to Africa no na me bisa me say the first time and I say test name ba name from him. If they say test a good thing, a usual ritual, but say the first time so yeah, I didn't say yeah you bait me encourage say prepare to Africa na UEFA president ababa beshrao. I didn't say in crunch kesi and for me and who be here say as FA president o club say Africa no more performance no I was say yes I was when it keenly. And from the word go, more preparations, no bibi or muye bia, nye bia o na more musika dia dear, but at least also with Timmy now full of more hard preparation, no, and so I call now. Me who pose and yes, I will visit to a mononquan keke. I was saying, po, baby on Bessia kind of venue, no, Niano should be a turn of concern to the F, you know. Say, your clubs or Musia, never mere Africa, no, or more represent here, no. He found a mobile kind side in the idea of say money clubs and working hand in hand. Now a foot will be a horn more diama, expect to be on betting me bois because one more you're closer to calf and only calf and your more fast or a day edgy venue and so eddy tomb. Until we have Fredachi, and send me be no can they be our car and I expect. Also, so we are part of the F, you know. I had dear foot to an clubs and more quite. And for me, visit here one of a year idea back to me at their market say at least say the kind of why and your uncle swan on your son say clubs na your moadia and so kwaku see one name Africa. I am dear no it should be of a great concern to you as a president. And visit no bad empty visitor na bibi shim bibi pie ma bana ban so mo entanka say bansa musumi na kugo ministry no so but I feel say do there more encounter difficulties I'm sure say if you know ebetimi aboy banisika 70 side na which I know baby under other air conversation ebetimi have but for me if you ask me I feel say visit no ebeye and it should be idea was say a cut down put to a stage venues and clubs no ebebo no I was say if anytimi aboa I also make sure say those venues will be available for the clubs. Ebia money NS you know or metimi day ediano babaye etimi atwetwe nkomo etimi aboa ama or say venues no